Troszeczkę połaziłem poza sceną. Ogarnąłem jedną śmieszną rzecz. Nie wiem jak zgasić pożar. Najprawdopodobniej wodą. Albo poczekać, sam zgaśnie, ale jeśli tam leży lalka, to będziemy chyba nią zainteresowani dla Rose. Ale przypomniało mi się, że coś znalazłem. To może być związane z rzeczą, którą ktoś chciał. Pójdziemy do Huntera. Mamy identyfikator.
Hey Hank, what if I told you I know where you can get more fuel than you've ever dreamed of?
I o to chodziło.
Again, dude. Like I told you, that man died in the Great Wave. But you have aroused my curiosity. So, where is this place? Information like that is well worth the batteries you need.
A few hours ago, I found a way to get into the medical center you told me about in the outskirts of the city. It's much bigger than it looks like from the outside. And it uses enormous generators to power its electrical system.
Kurde, a kręciłem się naprawdę z godzinę po całych lokacjach.
It's invisible from the outside.
Yeah, and I suppose you brought those hundreds of barrels to the camp to bargain with me.
No, but I do have the key that will let you and your men get them out of there without raising suspicion. It's a vehicle pass for entering the compound, stamped by the army.
That's a very interesting story, dude. I'll have to do some checking, but it sounds promising. Now, if what you're saying is true, you're going to make one weary old bear very happy. But if you're lying, I'll find you wherever you try to hide.
Dobrze.
I'll maul you with my paws right on the spot.
So
Dobrze.
you'll give me the batteries in exchange for the ID?
Deal. The ID is now mine. Here are the batteries you asked for.
No i rusza nas minimalnie.
Okay, let's see if this device still works. Huh, it works, but what do we have here? It's a list with hundreds of names, places and addresses, and a map of the city. It's the device the cleanup brigades use to navigate during their raids. Sort of an electronic map. It looks like some satellites are actually still working after the Great Wave. I just have to enter an address, and this screen will show me where it is. It seems like a good idea, but the GPS signal is very weak in here. I think it would be better to use it in... I already have my batteries. A perfect example, the Hunter. I already have my
Hello again. What can I get for you?
I'm not really...
Hey, Mike, wait. Before you go. I've been thinking about it, and now it's my turn to propose a deal to you.
Dobra, dawaj.
A deal?
Yeah, listen. Me and my boys don't like leaving the camp any more than we have to. We're a bit too well known and sought after by the pigs out there, if you get my drift.
Łapię.
All that talk about the medical center, the fuel and the ID got me curious. I need to get the lay of the land, to check out some things and work out a plan. But I can't expose myself. It would look very suspicious if I were to be seen poking around out there.
Of course. And what do you need from me?
Bring us enough information about that depot for us to make a plan. I'm talking diagrams,
Daj latarkę.
coordinates, maps, or better yet, a photo. Bring back what I'm asking for, and I'll give you whatever you want in return. What is it you need, dude?
Oh, I don't need much. Just for someone to recover the old world and bring it back.
I'm afraid you're asking too much, Mike. For now, the laws of physics are the only thing from the past that me and my men haven't managed to subvert. In any case, I wouldn't try to prevent that great wave, even if I knew how to do it. Things are fine just the way they are. You know how it is. God, or the devil, has been very good to me.
Do you know the trailer where Rod Atkinson and his wife live?
Yes, of course. I know Rod, that hypocritical busybody. He still thinks that with his old world morality, he's a real pain in the ass, dude.
They have a young son, Colin. I can't tell you why, but I need to be alone with the kid, just for a few minutes. You have to make a commotion outside to keep Rod and his wife distracted long enough. Keep them busy for a few minutes. Find any excuse, but I need time alone with that boy.
You never cease to amaze me, Mike. I don't know what you've got in mind, but it's none of my business. Bring me the information I asked you for. Bring me that photo of the fuel depot of the hospital, and I promise you'll have all the time you need to do whatever it is you want to do with that boy. And my complete discretion, of course.
I don't know what idea is percolating in the hunter's sick mind right now, but I have to play along to avoid having to explain anything. Deal. But nobody gets hurt, okay?
Bring me that photograph of the fuel depot at the hospital, and we'll do whatever's strictly necessary.
Dobrze.
Did you get me?
No, not yet.
What are you waiting for, dude?
Oh.
You know the deal.
Could you make it so I get my life back?
Your life? Oh yeah, I remember now. You're a blank head. You told me you had no memory of your past. Listen, dude, be careful about what you wish for, because maybe what you're looking for isn't what you want to find. Are you sure there's anything in that black hole worth bringing back? We're at a new beginning. This is the start of a new era, and you've woken up in it without any baggage. Enjoy.
W sumie ma rację.
Like I said,
I co? Mamy kołyskę, worek.
okay, let's enter the address shown on the card from Beechwood Oracle, 24 Mametswood Street. The map shows me a place near downtown. Let's go have a look.
O, akt trzeci. Rocznie i popioły. I już na samym początku widzę problem.
Great. The sign that shows the name of this place is burned beyond... Where was this place before the Great Wave? Those two pigs seem to be watching. They probably pumped me full before I got a chance to turn the doorknob.
Deski, zajebiście.
Let's see. I'll use the... That wouldn't serve any purpose.
A na cholerę.
Judging from the traces of food, I'd say that this can was being used as a bowl to feed in a city of ruin. Only someone acquainted with one of these animal lovers knows that they're capable of... Burnt paper. Hey, wait! One of these posters has a photograph of Reverend Blake on it. The Beechwood Oracle Bookstore invites you to a reading of The Annihilation of Time, where you can meet the book's author, Edward Blake.
Edward.
That explains why that deranged preacher had the card from this place in his pocket. On the other hand, I no longer have the slightest doubt as to the name of this establishment. This is gonna be hard. Very hard. But those children are innocents in all this. These ruthless savages are about to kill them in cold. This screen doesn't look any better than... The fire turned it into a glob of plastic and glass, and there's nothing left of the computer it was connected to. No, computers are a deplorable waste of time, when the hardware you're trying to use got wrecked in the Great Wave. I don't quite see how I could use this. The lights are broken and burnt out.
Puszka?
Use this here?
Do worka?
I don't see where I could put this enormous... I don't think I'm going to be able to open it that...
Zawsze mam łom, prawda?
The sign says, emergency exit, Beechwood Oracle Bookstore. Do not block. Well, it seems that in spite of the warning, this door is indeed locked. Doesn't look like it's going to be complicated to open this door with a crowbar. Done.
Hey, wait a minute! Who the hell's over there?
I don't see anything.
Look at that building! I saw something moving in that shadow on that wall.
I think you're a little paranoid tonight. I told you to relax. Come on, take a deep breath.
Zrelaksuj się.
Shut up! All this is because of those pestilent beasts that have been bothering us since we got here. I couldn't stand them.
I better not let those two psychopaths down there see me. I should be very careful. Three huge lights struggle to illuminate everything they can with their precarious electrical system. They actually seem to create more shadows than light.
Chciałem rzucić, no ale...
Hey you! What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the curfew warning?
Relax. Look at his wrist. He's got a mole bracelet.
Mole bracelet.
So you're one of those domesticated rats? You people, at least the rest of the worms at the camp have suffered, but you guys, the...
No doubt, I have a great paragon of dignity before
Na pewno.
My hatred for these pigs has only grown. And more so since the incident at the camp entrance with the mole's children. Ruthless bastards. I just want to ask you guys a few questions. Do you know what the establishment was before the Great Wave?
I can't say I do. I lived on the other side of town. But judging from what's left, I'd say it looks like it was a bookstore. Looks like it burned down to the ground after the Great Wave.
Well, I for one am glad that nest of bookworms was destroyed. I never liked books.
To
They
widać.
always were a total waste of time.
Zajebisty jest. Latarkę ma.
At first glance, I would have taken you for someone with refined literary tastes.
I
Przy
think
pasku ma
that
latarkę.
description fits you to a T.
Watch your mouth, you dirty rat! And don't think that bracelet would protect you. I could blow your head off without batting an eyelid. Don't forget who's in charge here.
Why are you posted here?
Just following orders. Rat, we're here to protect and serve the inhabitants of this city. That's our mission.
Yes, I can see how the people feel much safer.
No, ja najchętniej bym kwas na niego
We're doing
wylał.
our nightly rounds, and we have orders to keep a particular eye on this neighborhood.
And why this neighborhood in particular?
Well, as you can see, this area of the city was left almost intact after the Great Wave. It was kind of a miracle. Most of the homes and businesses are still standing, so burglary attempts are pretty popular. If there's anything left in the city worth guarding, it's here.
You ask a lot of questions. Have you come to steal something, rat?
No, of course not. With officers of the law, I'd never dare do anything like that.
I wouldn't provoke my partner too much if I were you. He's plenty jumpy today, and he's sometimes rather unpredictable.
And as for you, blabbermouth, I watch my tongue if I were you. How I am is nobody's business. And you, get back to your nest, rat.
So how's the night going?
Very quiet, except for a shooting at the entrance to the city a few hours ago.
Oh.
I think someone tried to steal some food. And when that happens, you have to act decisively. That's our duty.
It would be a fantastic night if it wasn't for those revolting cats. This damn neighborhood is infested with them.
Cats?
My partner doesn't like cats, and tonight they've been howling non-stop since we started our rounds.
Filthy creatures, dirty and pestilent. They're to blame for everything.
I won't bother you anymore. Keep up the good work. Can I ask you guys if
You
Be my
I won't bother? Great idea. Should I just ask the animals in uniform to please get away from the panel so I can poke around in there? I don't think it would. I can't use these two objects together.
A gdyby tak wylać
This
to...
plastic bag is designed to hold. They probably before I got it.
Potrzebuję trochę jedzenia. Trzeba tutaj poszukać czegoś. Jarzeniówka. Monitor mnie.
When the hor- They crisscross the building facade from top to bottom. And from what I've seen, this system of staircases is used only on the oldest buildings in the city. It reigns over the building, with its crown of twisted antennas and broken On the rim, there's a shiny object. Although at this distance, I can't make out what it is.
Hey, wait a minute! Who the hell's over?
I don't see anything.
Look at that!
I think you're... Come on.
Shut up! All this is because of those. I couldn't.
I better not let those two psychopaths down there. Looking closely, none of these streetlights cast the same amount of light. I guess it has something to do with the power that reaches them through the cable. The streetlights are too far away. Impossible. No matter how hard I try to plug these in. The streetlights are too... Without electricity and surrounded by ruins, this traffic light hanging here is as useless and...
Dobra, idziemy dać tej... kołyskę.
Thank you, Mr. Sleepyhead. This cradle is just like the one in the picture. Now I can rock my baby to sleep and sing to him.
Oj, ale
But
nie mam
now
dziecka.
I need you to find the baby. I won't tell you your secret if you don't bring me my baby. Bring me my baby boy, Mr. Sleepyhead.
Dobrze.
Okay. Hello, Rose.
Hello. Now I can, but now bring me.
Okay. Hey, you guys. You talking? Okay. You pay.
Mhm.
Even if there was something inside there that could interest me. Jeez, that bonfire is too hot to touch. Even if there was something. Gee. In the flames, all the hopes and dreams of Rod and his family are going up in smoke.
Coś z tą puszką muszę zrobić. Wiem. Wiem, co przyciągnie koty, ale...
I don't think I'd gain.
Ryby. Ryby przyciągną koty. Może szczur. No. Wtedy tam postawię na tych i będę mógł...
Okay. I'll use the can to avoid touching those disgusting fish with my hands. A pretty fountain covered with dried leaves. All that's left inside is some mud.
Nic więcej tutaj nie ma. I tutaj rybeczki. Kubły na śmieci. Przyjdą teraz a ja będę mógł zrobić spięcie i wejść na górę. Nie zmienia faktu, że przydałaby mi się latarka, która dynda mu u pasa.
There you are, you mangy beasts! So you dared to come out, did you? Now I've got you! Ow! Goddamn revolting cats! Sooner or later I'll get each and every last one of you! I promise you!
Don't get mad. Your technique's improving. You almost got one this time.
Shut up!
Nie ten klawisz, znaczy nie to miejsce.
Now I get it. This is the system that controls the amount of current that reaches each of the streetlights.
Chyba chodzi o to, żeby się przepaliły, nie?
Hey, wait a minute. Who the hell's over there?
I don't see anything.
Look at that.
I think you're... Come on.
Shut. All this. I can't.
I better not let the...
Trzeba ustawić tak, żeby się chyba przepaliły, albo tamte. O, właśnie.
What the shit? Why does nothing work right in this filthy city?
Looks like a voltage surge. Suppose you think the cats are to blame.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. I'm not letting those flea-bitten beasts out of my sight. No chance, mate.
I've already poked around in... No. When the hardware you're trying to use... How could I use the G... The fire escapes on the building extend down from that rooftop. I can't stop my eyes fixed. What the hell could it be? Hey, wait a minute.
O, ja pierdykam.
I've seen this place before. I've been here. I recognize this rooftop. Those trees, the park, the statue.
No, trochę minęło, kurde, od tego czasu.
Of course. The photo from the poster. It was shot from someplace in this very building. But what's the meaning of all this? And could it be that the voice wasn't actually trying to lead me to that burned out bookstore down there? But rather to this...
Okaże się, że mieszkał w tym budynku.
The blades of this contraption must have stopped turning months ago, and I don't think doing without it is the owner's biggest problem.
Przepraszam.
A ton of useless objects are piling up in this corner. Nothing. I guess that's the reason the neighbors left them here. I don't think doing this. I don't see any reason. Better not.
A gdybym tak
Let's not waste time on this contraption. Oh no.
Wiem, po co mi wiaderko.
Starting again. It's amazing. Everything's changing. Everything.
Te flashbacki są kurde creepy.
And I haven't even moved. I don't understand. I don't understand anything. It's a sculpture, maybe until the great. These benches, fountain, whereas the vegetation. Well, if that proves. These benches, fountains, whereas the vegetation. Well, if that proves.
Tak.
The blades of the. And I don't, from what I heard, all telecommunications collapsed in the catastrophe. It seems like it took the Great Wave only a few seconds to turn all of our technology into scrap metal.
Nie, to byłoby bezsensowne.
They're too high.
O,
There's a piece of paper stuck to the door, and it looks like it has a handwritten message on it. Let's see what it says here.
Michael. Trochę chyba ten wyszedł.
Who could Sarah be? And this Chris, could he have some? Who could say? The front door of this apartment has been reinforced with various locks and bolts. Despite the surveillance by the soldiers, the people who live. I'm afraid I can't do that. Hey, wait a minute. There's a metal plaque on the wall next to the door. Michael Argent, photographer. I can't believe it.
Fotograf.
This is the apartment of a man named Michael, an apartment located above the Beechwood Oracle bookstore. And in the building where the photograph on the poster was taken. Can all this really be a coincidence? I can hardly
Nie, to nie
believe
może
it.
być.
But is it possible
Chciałem
that the voice
zobaczyć,
in
co
my
tam.
head has been guiding me to my own front door? Of course. And I think it's better if I don't try to pick the lock. I could be mistaken for a burglar, and the last thing I need right now is for someone to call the guards patrolling this area. Of course.
Ja pierdykam, Rose jest
And I
jego
think it's
żoną.
better if I don't try to pick the lock. I could be mistaken for a and the last thing They probably before I got it.
Dobra.
Can I ask you guys a few questions?
You again!
Be my
I won't
Dobra. Wiem, co jest grane. I wiaderko mamy.
Isn't it time for you to go back to your nest?
That ignorant bastard is starting. Yes, I do have to be going. By the way, how did the chase go? Were those cats too quick for you?
You'd better go. It's not in your... Not tonight.
You shut your mouth, you rat, or I'll shut it for you! I won't warn you again! Those beasts are possessed, and I'm going to exterminate them one by one, with my bare hands if I...
I'm sure that would make you the pride of the force. Just one more thing. Stay away from the trash cans next time.
I've warned you, you filthy rat! You've worn out my patience! Ow! This'll teach you to treat me with a little more respect!
Michael dostał w pierdziel latarką.
Wipe that stupid grin off your face! Ouch! This is the only language you shitheads from the refugee camp understand! So, you're going to
Chyba
treat
ząb
me with
poleciał.
respect now, aren't you?
Come on, leave him alone. You'll kill him. He is a mole after all, and it's in our interest to keep him alive. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, you're safe for now. but I have a very good memory for faces.
Skąd teraz ma klucz do jego mieszkania?
I'll finish what we started, rat. I swear it.
Skąd Ross ma klucz do jego mieszkania?
The cats have already done their bit. The lights are broken and burnt out. The cats have already done their business back there. I'm not gonna bother them.
Ale ja chcę tą plandekę.
It doesn't look like it's having.
Nie.
Okay, I'll use the bucket for what it was designed for, to be filled with water.
Są rzeczy, których już nawet...
Before I go down, I'll leave the heavy stuff here, in case the rope doesn't support my weight.
Są rzeczy, o których już nawet nie pamiętam, przepraszam. Więc... z wodą i pełnym wiaderkiem mówię do was, wychodząc na prostą, mówię do was, do zobaczenia.